person watching. That's exciting. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to my first YouTube live stream. This month, actually, I've been going live on Facebook every night. And I thought I would try YouTube, see what happens there. So, part of the reason that I decided to do lives every day for the month of May was so that I can work on my consistency. I'm not the most consistent person by any means of the word, and I am I'm working on that. So here I am going live for I think I started on May 3rd. So you do the math. I'm an artist, not a mathematician. Um, and I just am not that interested to figure it out. But today I want to talk about getting consistency in your art practice by doing what I call creative cross training. And basically, that means if you get stuck or bored with one of the things you do, like for me, I'm primarily a painter, but I also do a lot of mixed media. If I get stuck or bored with that, I move on to something different. And last night I was talking about doing something in front of the TV. If all you have is the energy to sit in front of the TV, you might as well be doing something creative while you're doing it, or in front of YouTube for that matter. So for me, right now, what I am called to do, like the middle of the night last night, I said, somehow I got this urge, I don't even know where it came from, to work with wire. So I'm starting to work with wire. I've done it before. Um, this is not going to become some crown, but it could, couldn't it? Uh, so that's what I'm doing. I pulled out my wire. Thank goodness I didn't get rid of it because I haven't used it for years. But here it is. So I am busy twisting wire, and that's what I want to do right now. That and sew. And I haven't started that yet. So wire twisting it is. And what ends up happening when you do this, creative cross training, is that you very often will figure out what you're stuck on with your other project, or be inspired. If even if you get in a rut and you don't know what to work on, what to paint next, nothing's calling to you. Sometimes, if you just start following your curiosity, you'll get there. So that is what I'm doing, and I don't know where this is going or what it's going to be, but right now it's starting out as a moon. And I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my screen. If anyone's watching, looking at my screen, trying to figure out how this works. Managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. Very nice. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Thank you very much. All right, so if you are the one person out there that's watching, maybe I'm the one person that's watching, I don't know. But please say hello. I would love to know who you are, and have a chat if you would like to have a chat. Otherwise, I'm going to take a few more minutes and keep twisting wire and sipping on water. And wondering what I did with my spool of wire that I had here earlier, because my desk is a terrible mess, and I'm going to blame that on being a creative person. And I think a lot of creative people would agree with me that things just get messy when you're creative. So the thing about wire, and I need the proper tools, I think, to strip wire or to figure out an easier way to do it. But I've got a cord box that I've had for I don't even know how many years, many, many years. And I figure I can take some of that cord and pull the wires out and use it. I don't see why I couldn't do that. So I'm gonna grab an X-Acto knife and some pliers and see what I can do here. So I'm just gonna whittle at it like I'm an old country person making a carving here, sitting in a rocking chair, whittling. Interesting. Yeah, there's probably an easy way to do this, and I can probably find it on YouTube. Not right now, but maybe I'll look into that later. The X-Acto is working. Gotta be careful with those though. Aha. Yes. Should work. I feel like MacGyver. So, creative cross training, what's really cool about it is that one thing informs the next and helps with the next. So, creative people are creative people, and if you're out there being a creative person making things, you probably have a million interests and a million things you want to do and make and create, and I think that's perfectly normal to be like that, and it can be very frustrating because there's not enough time of the day to do all of it, but we do what we can do. So my wire sculptures, which I have one right here. This is one I did a few years back when I was obsessing on wire, and it was a lot of fun. I love the movement in her. This is my little warrior woman. She's got a spear. I could make a shield for her. She's got some cool spiral boobs and booty and something stuck inside of her. That's what happens when you're made of wire. So it's really a lot of fun. And so my wire sculpting can inform my drawing or my painting, which can inform my wire sculpting, which can inform, I don't know, anything creative I'm doing. Right now it's mostly collage, oil pastels, mixed media, writing. But the key is to follow your curiosity. Just follow the breadcrumbs and see where they lead you. So before I work on this wire, getting this wire off anymore, or getting the wire out anymore, I should say, getting the vinyl cover thing off, I'm going to cut one of these wires and see how, if it holds its shape when it bends. Because if not, well, it's still useful, but not in the way I want for this project. So yeah, the middle of the night last night, I was up doing sketches of wire things I could do. Yeah, this wire does not hold its shape. So that would have been a waste of time to strip all of that. I am positive I can use it for something else though. And this is part of the problem of being an artist too, is that nothing is trash. Nothing is trash to an artist. Everything is useful. But in order to not be a hoarder, You need to remember that a lot of the stuff is plentiful and it will come back to you. If you get rid of it now, it will be there again. I knew a woman that was like hoarding like cereal boxes and stuff to make junk journals out of. And it's like, you know what? You're going to have more cereal boxes in your life, more rice boxes, more everything. All right, here we go. This is like a twist tie sort of a thing. Yeah. So this is a great one to do while I'm sitting there binge watching some TV show. I should say while you're doing, because I would not do that. I never do that. Yeah, just kidding. But yeah, this is great because it doesn't take too much of my attention. I don't have to think about it too much. I don't have to look closely at what I'm doing unless I'm dealing with sharp, pokey things. Oh. And yeah, I just keep going around and around. So we'll see where this one goes and what's going to happen. And am I going to make it three-dimensional? I don't know. I'll follow the breadcrumbs of curiosity and see where it leads me. So happy Mother's Day to everyone. And I hope you're having a lovely day. And I'll see you soon. Oh, and feel free to like this. If you watch it, I would love a like. And if you're not following me, follow. And let me know how you do some artistic, creative cross training. And I said all that.